I want to play for you first, some video of CNN and MSNBC having a complete meltdown about conservative radio and television shows host Sean Hannity, who, let me disclose, just because they're interested in disclosure and no conflicts, I know Sean. I bet I'm not name dropping. Nobody cares. I'm just telling you because CNN now is all into conflicts of interest and disclosures, which we're going to entirely debunk soon, right? I know Sean, have met him, and he's a super nice guy. But I want to play for you the video of this epic meltdown about Sean Hannity calling a guy for some minor legal advice, according to him, about a real estate deal. Now, keep in mind, this is Trump's attorney, and they felt like this was a major conflict of interest. Play this. This is hysterical.
That is a conflict of interest.
Yeah, there's a massive, massive conflict of interest here. Talk about a conflict of interest of having Sean Hannity and Cohen.
That doesn't sound either fair nor balanced.
We disclose anything that might even have a whiff of a conflict of interest.
I mean, Sean Hannity is the mystery third client of attorney Michael Cohen.
Mr. Hannity and Mr. Cohen have apparently spent considerable effort trying to keep that relationship secret.
It's a massive conflict of interest, massive. Apparently, Sean Hannity called the guy he knew who happened to be an attorney who represented Trump. He probably had the guy on the phone once or twice for an interview, asked him for some advice, apparently on a real estate deal. And this was a major conflict of interest. He was supposed to never report on this again. Alisyn Camerota from CNN, did you see that in the clip? Alisyn's like, hey, man, if there's even a whiff of a conflict of interest, we disclose it up front. Do you really? You sure about that? Any conflict of interest at all, CNN discloses up front? Do me a favor. Put up that screenshot from rushlimbaugh.com today. This is a good one. I love this. Oh, what is that? What is it? Let me read that again. CNN lawyer prompted the disclosure of Hannity's name in the court case involving Michael Cohen. Wait, did I miss something? I thought we were disclosing conflicts of interest. I didn't hear Alisyn say that. You just said it, right? There's a whiff. There's even a whiff of a conflict. We disclose it. You didn't disclose the fact that the guy in court who was demanding that everybody in America find out that Sean Hannity sought legal advice on a real estate deal? You didn't think to disclose that the lawyer did some work for CNN? What planet do we live on? Seriously, are we in like bizarro Superman land? Are we living in that Seinfeld episode where George Costanza does everything backwards and life just works out peachy for him? You just got done with this montage of liberal media commentators screaming about a conflict of interest. Alisyn Camerota at CNN, if there's a whiff of a conflict of interest, even a whiff, we out ourselves. And then we find out the lawyer in court demanding Hannity's name, in fact, is a lawyer that happened to work for CNN. I don't know. I'm telling you, folks, this is like, we live in the stupidest of times. If there was a stupid scale and like 100 was the top, we're at like a 99.796 on the stupid scale right now. I mean, it doesn't get more disappointing. This is what I told you. Liberals will take the exact opposite stand on the same issue, no problem at all, as long as they can take a cheap shot at a guy like Sean Hannity, who they don't like. Who, by the way, I will tell you, and this is a genuine disclosure, is one of the finest, most genuine human beings you'll ever met. Who you're seeing me on this camera today, on this show, I'm telling you with absolute certainty, only because Sean Hannity, early in my career, when I couldn't do jack squat for him or anyone in his circle, helped me out. And you know why? Because I was a conservative fighting for a cause in Maryland. That's why. Stick that in your gas tank, you clowns. Make me sick. No, I'm serious. Like ill. Like actually ill. It's disgusting. You didn't care to disclose that was your lawyer. But the guy calls the guy on the phone about a real estate deal, and all of a sudden, he deserves to be, have his toenails removed? Guys are phonies.